Hi, Dr. Sean. I wanted to discuss Mrs. Evelyn Reed on Ward 3. She's been reporting increasing levels of pain postoperatively following her hip replacement. Initially, her pain was well controlled with the prescribed analgesia, and she was mobilizing as expected. However, over the last 24 hours, she's needed significantly more pain relief, and she's less willing to move. She also mentioned feeling quite nauseous this morning, which she initially thought was a side effect of the stronger pain medication we administered. However, she also reported some unusual swelling around the surgical site, which wasn't evident during my earlier rounds. This new swelling is what's particularly concerning me, given the change in her pain levels and reduced mobility.
Thanks for the update, Mihira. The increased pain despite analgesia and the reduced mobility are certainly concerning. While nausea can be a side effect of opioids, the new onset of swelling around the surgical site is a significant finding. It suggests a potential issue beyond just expected post-operative discomfort or medication side effects. The swelling could indicate a developing hematoma or even a possible infection, both of which would explain the escalating pain and reluctance to move. We need to assess her surgical site promptly. The nausea could also be related to systemic inflammation if there's an underlying issue at the surgical site.
Exactly my thoughts, doctor. The localized swelling, in conjunction with the disproportionate increase in pain, is what prompted me to call. Mihira, I want to take a moment to talk about some of the side effects you might experience as your body adjusts to this new medication. It's very common to feel a bit concerned when something new happens, but please know that what you're likely feeling is entirely expected. Side effects like headaches or a dry mouth are among the most common reactions we see, and they are typically a sign that your body is just getting used to the medicine. The important thing to remember is that for most people, these sensations are temporary and tend to fade away on their own after the first few weeks as your system acclimates. Specifically, if you do experience a headache, it's often helpful to ensure you're staying well hydrated by drinking plenty of water throughout the day. You can also use an over-the-counter pain reliever if you feel you need one, just as you might for an ordinary headache. However, if the headaches become particularly strong or persist beyond the first couple of weeks, it would be a very good idea to let us know so we can check in and make sure everything is proceeding as it should. For the feeling of a dry mouth, there are some simple and effective things you can try. Sipping water regularly, chewing sugar-free gum, or using sugar-free lozenges can be very soothing and help stimulate your natural saliva production. It's also a good idea to avoid caffeine, which can sometimes be drying. These are just small adjustments that can make a big difference in your comfort. Please be assured that these initial side effects are not usually a cause for concern, and we are here to support you through this adjustment period. You are doing great, and we can navigate this together.